Who really robbed Marlow P for £70,000? And what is really happening in West London? This might be one of the darkest and most unsettling stories I've pieced together all year. The information I dug up, the puzzle pieces I connected, they led to an outcome far more disturbing than I ever imagined. Marlow P, a name I've been bringing up a lot lately, maybe even more than TR Trizzy, recently sat down on the Risk Takers podcast and gave his own chilling account of being robbed. In this documentary, we're going to break down that scenario, examine who might have been behind it, what they took, and why it all matters. Some of this information is public record, openly discussed on forums and blogs. That information I can dissect and report on. But the other things I uncovered, the darker details hidden under layers of red tape, those I can't speak on fully. The consequences of saying too much are far too heavy. Here's what we do know. Marlow P, known across West London for his extracurricular activities, was heading home when out of nowhere 2 masked men appeared, sprinting straight for him. Instinctively, Marlow ran, but in a critical mistake, something you should never do when being chased, he turned his head to look back. In that split second, he stumbled, almost fell, but somehow managed to escape their grasp. The masked men didn't stop. They stormed into his home. £70,000 in cash, a £20,000 Rolex, bags of valuables, gone. But here's where their greed clouded their vision, because hidden beneath the kitchen sink was something far bigger, allegedly over £500,000 in weight, untouched, unnoticed. Shaken, Marlow called one of his closest people and told him to check if the coast was clear. When that associate went to open the door, one of the robbers slammed it shut with a kick, a violent warning that madness was still unfolding inside. The associate backed off but stayed close enough to watch. And moments later, the 2 masked men left the property carrying IKEA bags stuffed with Marlow's clothes and the stolen goods. The streets were buzzing within hours, forums lit up, blogs ran with it. The robbery went viral. But the whispers that followed, about who did it and why, are where the fog thickens. That's the part I can't fully report. The red tape, the silence, the consequences of exposing too much, they're all real. Not long after, West London was rocked by a series of violent blasts, incidents that ended in tragedy. Allegedly, Marlow P was pulled in, arrested, questioned in connection to these events, but he walked free. No charges, no evidence linking him to the blood spilled in those weeks. Still, the fallout put Marlow P at odds with one of the biggest names in UK rap today, a heavyweight, a giant, someone whose path collided with Marlow's in ways I can't fully disclose. Not yet. But the tension hasn't cooled. If anything, it's risen. Recently, Marlow dropped a track called Busy, and in it he aimed shots at 2 major rappers from his own ends. The message was loud. And the war drums in West London are only getting louder. It's your boy, the one and only David Strapping Borough, also known as Mr. Inconspicuous, coming at you with another fresh, original and one-of-a-kind documentary. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button and keep locked in for more updates. The streets have spoken. This video is an investigative documentary. It does not intend to mock, shame or humiliate any individuals or groups involved. No unverified claims or allegations are presented as fact. All information included has been publicly shared by third parties, media sources, or the individuals themselves. I'm not responsible for the accuracy or opinions expressed in third-party content. This video is created under fair use for commentary, analysis and reporting, and complies with YouTube's community guidelines. This video does not seek to glorify or glamorize negative behavior, but aims to provide an educational insight into realities often overlooked or unseen by the wider public. As I always say, there's one simple rule. If you don't speak on it, I can't report on it. I hope you enjoy the video. Some things are better left unsaid. The streets have spoken.